though sounds a bit different from the ones that we speak, but we need that in our day-to-day conversations, right? And in this series of webinars, Pratishtha, I would like to tell or focus on some more things today. What are those things that we would be looking at in this series of webinar? In today's session would be nouns, adjectives, modals, quantifiers, and conjunctions. We would be looking deeply into each and every topic, but I would appreciate your doubts and queries to be put up so that I can solve them one by one. Let us move to the first topic of today, that is nouns. What do you mean by nouns? Now, nouns are some telling words, the words that tell you about something. We have categorized them under a few headings, that is proper noun, common noun, collective noun, abstract noun, countable nouns, and non-countable nouns. They all have their own importance, they all have their own values, they all have their own order of content. Now, what do we mean by proper nouns? Let us go deeper into it and let us learn more about it. That is, a name of a person, place, or a thing is a proper noun. Proper noun always begins with a capital letter. Doesn't matter if the word is in the middle of the sentence or at the beginning of the sentence. Wherever a proper noun comes, you have to use a capital letter to begin. Some examples of proper nouns are Amitabh, America, Arena, Amul. Similarly, if we see common nouns do not need a specialized thing. That is, they do not need a capital letter at the beginning of the word. Alright? We can use a small letter wherever they stand. They do not have a specific importance other than some information that they carry with them. We can say boy, baby, bus, butter, country. They all are common nouns, whereas boy as in Amitabh, country as in America, butter, Amul. So Amul is the name of the butter. So butter is a common noun, but Amul makes it a company specific. All right. Thank you. Let us move ahead. Collective nouns. Now, what are collective nouns? Collective nouns are nothing but collection of similar things. I cannot say a bangle, a pen, and paper are stationery. No, I cannot say that because bangle does not belong to a family of stationery. All right. I can say a group of boys, but I cannot say a collection of boys. So these words are word specific. I cannot use the same word for every group. I can say a bunch of keys, but I cannot say a pile of keys. Whereas for papers, I have to say a pile of papers. All right. I can say a family, I can say an orchestra, an assembly. A cricket team is a team, but an orchestra is an orchestra. So there is a difference. Here also some group of people perform, here also some group of people perform. But they both are different. So the different names, different terminologies, different terms are used for different collective nouns. Okay, moving ahead, let us see what are abstract nouns. Now, just like the name collective nouns, we could know from the word itself that it's a collection of something. It's a group of something. Now, when I say abstract noun, the word itself says that they are some different things that we cannot taste or see or hear or touch. So our five senses do not work there. Like if I say, I love you 4 kgs, I cannot say that, right? It sounds so funny. I hate you 5 kilometers. Have you heard that ever? No, it sounds funny. So they have no measures. They cannot be countable. All right. So to move ahead, abstract nouns are the nouns that you cannot measure, that you cannot touch, that you cannot feel. Feeling love is a different thing, but I can feel warm or cold, but I cannot feel love. Okay. Now, what are adjectives? Adjectives are the words that tell you more about the quality of a person. Generally, when we talk, we use Some words which we do not know are called adjectives. Now let us see what are those words. When we meet someone, we generally happen to say, I met a fat lady, I met a stout lady, I met a tall lady. All right. So when I went to the bank, the banker was very thin, right? So what are these words? These words are nothing but these are the words that describe the quality of a noun. Now these words are called adjectives. Okay, though they have the in them, but the sound is silent, and so we call them adjectives. We have so many such tips about pronunciation in our Hello English app. You can go through them and make a full use of it. Okay, let us look at few words over here. That is a tall monument. I'm not talking about any monument, but I'm talking about the specific monument which is tall. So this is how I describe the noun that is showing the quality of the noun. So he was in a fierce mood. He was not in a happy mood. Okay. So when I am talking about the use adjectives, that is why we use adjectives, because these are the words that tell you about the quality of a noun. Let us move ahead. Use either or neither nor. So how do we use either or neither nor? They have two symbols or two signs. Can you see them? Can you guess what do they mean? They mean nothing, but when we are to make a positive decision or when we have to choose one from two, we use either or. So I need a red pen. So you can have either this or you can have either this. You can have a gel pen or a ball pen. So either a gel pen or a ball pen. But for a child who is a student, you can neither use a red ball pen or nor you can use a red gel pen. So that is the use of either or and neither nor. So in the positive way, we use either or. In the negative way, we use neither nor. So when I am not giving him the permission of using a ball pen as well as a gel pen, I say neither nor. Whereas if I'm giving the person an option, I say either or. The usages of either or and neither or would be studied in the later phases of this webinar also. Quantifiers. The word itself suggests what does it mean? Quantifiers, quantity, all right? Like qualifiers, these are the group of qualifiers, right? So they have qualified for the final round. Now quantifiers, so obviously the word itself tells you about not the quality but the quantity. Now, how do I tell you the quantity? I need one water. Can I ever say that? No. I can say I need some water. I can say I need a cup of water, glass for my needs. Let us look at the word quantifiers, or what does the word quantifier mean. Quantifiers is a word or a phrase which is used before a noun to indicate the amount or a quantity. Like I told you, quantifiers do tell us about the quantity of something. So some, many, a lot, a few, these are examples of quantifiers. Now some, I can say I have some pens. I can say some pens, right? So I have here 3 pens. I can either count them, 1, 2, 3, or I can say I have some pens. But I don't have many pens. I have a lot of red pens, but I don't have a blue pen. All right. I have a few sketch pens. All right, so I'm giving you a quantity. Somewhere I'm giving you a quantity. I'm not telling you exact number. Quantifiers can be used with both countables and non-countables. Now the question here arises, what are countable nouns and non-countable nouns? Let us learn more about them as and when we move ahead. First of all, let us complete the quantifiers. Moving ahead, let us look at the some bun. I can say I had a bun. So that makes it countable. What are the words that go with countables and what are the words that go with quantifiers that go with countable nouns? I have a lot of sugar. All right. I have to listen to your doubts and queries. Do get back to us. Do also inform about any topic that you would like to stress upon, and we are here happy to help you. Heartfelt thanks and thank you for your patient listening. This is Pratishtha from Hello English. Have a wonderful day ahead.